Star Trek officially names its most important character, and it's not Kirk or Picard. For decades, Star Trek fandom has revolved around the names that have become synonymous with the franchise itself. Kirk, Picard, Janeway, Sisko. These captains, and by extension, the crews they led, have defined Star Trek's place in popular culture. When someone says Star Trek, most think of the charismatic, decisive, or morally principled leaders who commanded the bridge. Yet, in a move that has surprised fans across the multiverse of Trek continuities, the franchise has officially declared its most important character, and shockingly, it is not a captain. Instead, the honor goes to someone often overlooked by casual viewers, someone who is foundational to what Star Trek is at its core: Spock. Yes, the half-Vulcan, half-human science officer of the USS Enterprise. While Kirk may have won the hearts of audiences with bravado and Picard with wisdom, Star Trek itself now recognizes that without Spock, there is no Trek. The announcement that shook the stars. This announcement came as part of a special Star Trek initiative celebrating the franchise's enduring legacy, spanning over 6 decades of television and film. In an official statement released by Paramount, the creative team explained the reasoning. While captains command ships, it is Spock who represents what Star Trek has always been about: logic, curiosity, exploration, and the duality of human and alien nature. He is the lens through which the series examines itself and the world around it. Fans reacted with the predictable 1009 of shock, joy, and some polite dissent. Reddit threads and fan forums exploded with debate. Isn't Picard more iconic? Didn't Kirk save the Federation countless times? But a deeper look at Star Trek's history shows that the choice makes perfect sense. Why Spock matters more than you realized. At first glance, it might seem counterintuitive to call a supporting officer the most important character. After all, the captain is the story's anchor. But Star Trek has always been more than just space adventures or interstellar diplomacy. It's a moral, philosophical, and scientific thought experiment. Spock embodies the philosophical backbone of the franchise in ways that no captain can. The embodiment of logic and reason. Spock represents the Vulcan philosophy of logic over emotion. While Kirk famously charges ahead, and Picard deliberates carefully before acting, Spock's presence ensures that the crew, and by extension, the audience, pauses to think. The franchise has used Spock to ask profound questions. What does it mean to be human? How should one balance emotion and logic? When conflict arises, Spock's analytical mind often provides the path forward, even if it's not the most emotionally satisfying choice. Cultural and philosophical duality. Spock's half-human, half-Vulcan nature is symbolic. Star Trek is about diversity, unity, and the exploration of differences, and Spock is literally that exploration made flesh. He navigates the tension between logic and emotion, duty and desire, tradition and curiosity. Every Star Trek series, in some way, mirrors this duality, whether through alien species, moral dilemmas, or the clash of ideals. Spock was the first character to make the audience confront these tensions on a personal level, decades before social commentary became mainstream in sci-fi. The role of the observer and interpreter. Many viewers don't realize that Spock functions as the bridge between the audience and the story. Through his raised eyebrow and stoic analysis, the audience is given a lens to understand, and sometimes question, the chaotic events unfolding aboard the Enterprise. Without Spock, many of the franchise's more cerebral moments would fall flat. He translates alien cultures, deciphers moral ambiguities, and explains the implications of scientific phenomena in ways that make Star Trek not just a show about space, but a show about ideas. Influence across generations. Spock has appeared in more Star Trek series than any other character. From the original series to multiple films, from animated episodes to the more recent reboots and cameo appearances, he bridges generations of fans. Unlike Kirk, who primarily belongs to TOS and the early films, or Picard, who dominates TNG, Spock's influence stretches from 1966 all the way to modern shows like Strange New Worlds, where he even takes on mentoring roles that reflect his deep legacy. Spock's quiet heroism. Star Trek has never been just about battles won or planets saved. Its true victories are philosophical, advancing ideals, challenging prejudices, and expanding,